This is Denzel Phoenix coming to you live from outside. Okay, technically it's not live. I'm alive, but this video isn't live. This is a cute little mini series about transmuting. When I say transmuting, I mean pretty much turning a negative emotion into a positive. Sounds easier than it is, but with practice, consistency, it becomes easier to handle triggers. Transmuting is when you focus, well, you detach from a situation, but focus on the feeling of the situation, whether it be a negative situation. And when you focus on the feeling of it and identify what it is that you're feeling, then you can figure out the solution. Hummingbirds all around me. Ugh, I love it. I'm doing this because I know with my experiences, my story can help thousands, hundreds. Even if it helps one person, that's great, and that's fine by me. I'm just trying to make a difference. I wish these videos were available when I was going through certain things, but this is why I'm here. Making these videos so it can inspire someone to just hold on for a little bit longer. It may seem like it's the worst time you've ever experienced right now, but believe me when I tell you, you will get through it. And I'm here to give you some tools. You have to do what comes natural to you and what feels best. And that's how I'm still here today to talk about it, to try to help somebody else out of a rut. Because I've done several things to help me out of my own. Several. So I'm going to start with the oh so popular abandonment. Feeling of being abandoned or neglected. How do you know you're dealing with this? There's several ways you can find out, but I'm basing it off of my own experiences. So if you connect with, if any of this sounds familiar, you're probably dealing with abandonment issues. Are you very clingy with your partner, your friendships? Are you super possessive? Are you heavily guarded? Is it hard for you to let people in, and then once you do, you're ultra possessive of them and protective? And I'm not shunning it, but these are symptoms of abandonment issues. But again, I say for every person, things are different, things show up differently, you handle with things differently. But if this sounds like this could be you, then it could possibly be you. So just handle it accordingly. How I deal and am dealing with my abandonment issues, because baby, these things don't go away. They get triggered, but you just remember the tools and you use them. So for me, whenever I get reminded of that icky feeling of neglect or abandonment, I focus on my solitude. And as for me, I'm a Scorpio, so naturally we love being alone at times. All these pretty birds. We love being alone at times. Like, when I was young, I used to sit in the closet and just entertain myself. I don't even remember how, but it was no thing for me. And so that's why meditating became so easy for me, because I love being alone most of the time. Sometimes. Okay, I low-key skipped the step. To get to a point of appreciating being alone, you have to become familiar with what makes you you. Like, get to know yourself more, fall in love with yourself. So for me, when I'm alone, or if I feel like that feeling of neglect, I just turn my attention to my worth. I know I'm not ever really alone, and I know if I ever get to a point where I am alone, it's by choice. If your abandonment issues get triggered, baby, know that person or whatever circumstances is happening right now, that you're greater than it. Don't give in to it. Stand your ground. Remember who you are. Meditate if you have to. See, for me, I love being alone. I can meditate, watch my movies, I can indulge in my snacks. What I know things that makes me happy, so it brings me back. You gotta know what makes you happy. Once you know what makes you happy, things will trigger you and you may forget what got you to a place of balance. But when you remember to remember, bet you're gonna remember. So, abandonment, turn that baby to solitude. Don't feel like that person should be choosing you, or people are better than you. Stop the comparison. We get so caught up in the comparison game that we start discrediting our own selves. And that's the issue. Turn that mirror around and start appreciating. Appreciate your alone time. That's where all the power is. That's where it is. So yeah, flip that switch, turn that abandonment and the feelings of neglect into self-appreciation and empowerment. The right people will come along when they're supposed to come along. So if you're alone right now, it's for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. And that reason is you. It's for you. Never look at your time alone as negative. It's not. This is time for you to grow. Figure yourself out. You probably don't even really know who you are or what you like. Use this time to do that. I really, really, really hope this helps someone. Those triggers come up, don't fight them. But like, aha, okay, I feel like I'm not good enough. Why am I lying to myself? I'm the fucking best. You gotta gas yourself. It starts with you, then the world will catch up. But be in it, not of the world. The world is so delayed. So delayed.